And continuing coverage tonight, a new contract's on the table for Spokane's community-oriented policing services, also known as COPS. However, it's a lot less than what they previously received from the city. In September of last year, the city decided to not renew its contract with COPS as part of a decision to make up its $50 million budget deficit. KREM 2's Christian Garza breaks down the new contract and why COPS could get less money.
That's right. Spokane COPS right here behind me has the potential to come back online after this new contract with the city. However, the funding that they're going to be seeing is going to be significantly less than what they're used to.
We knew that we still wanted community policing efforts and engagement as part of the city's plan.
For over 30 years, Spokane's community-oriented policing services worked hand in hand with the city of Spokane to patrol neighborhoods and give police a safe space to work. The nonprofit received close to $500,000 annually from the city for these services. That is, until the city didn't renew the contract this year.
Due to our budget constraints, we had to reduce the size of that contract.
City spokesperson Aaron Hutt says in the wake of finding ways to close the gap on the city's $50 million budget deficit, city leaders re-examined its contract with Spokane COPS and found a lack of transparency with how COPS spent those funds.
We just needed to get kind of our house in order and make sure that we were doing things appropriately and to the standards that the city maintains for all contracts across the organization.
In February, the city announced a 2-year contract for an organization to provide police and community safety partnership services. Hutt says the $320,000 contract is expected to bring more structure to how taxpayer dollars are used.
We have a responsibility to be able to track and the progress that we're making and report back to the taxpayers who we report to the taxpayers.
The city required applicants to outline 3 goals that would enhance law and community relationships. The city awarded Spokane COPS the contract, but the nonprofit will only get $200,000 because the city says COPS failed to outline how it would enhance engagement with historically marginalized communities.
And in COPS's application, there was no meaningful proposal to meet that requirement. So we withheld some of that funding.
The remaining $120,000 will be available for another organization to apply for in the next few weeks. That contract will focus on the advocacy portion of services.
So organizations who are interested in doing that work, we would absolutely encourage that they apply, and hopefully we will get that wrapped up soon.
The contract isn't finalized just yet. However, the city is still working on a draft to send to COPS, and then City Council will approve on whether or not it goes through. Now, I did reach out multiple times to COPS to get an interview on camera to see how exactly they're planning on spending the money if they get it. However, they never got back to me. In Spokane, Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.